Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Pastor Siri. I am a Lutheran pastor and a spiritual seeker. Normally, I post things that are about spirituality and religion, especially progressive ideas that hopefully are very healing. But today, my youngest, Ash, really wanted to share a message with all of you. Ash is many things, but Ash also has misophonia. And so because Misophonia Awareness Day is coming up, they wanted to share this message so we can understand each other a little bit better. We are very different and there's so much diversity on this planet. And the more we can understand each other, the more we can live together in harmony. So I will pass it over to them.
Hello, my name is Ash, and today is July 9th, which is World Misophonia Awareness Day. I want to raise awareness about this condition because I have it myself. So, misophonia is essentially a hearing disorder in which certain noises will put the listener into intense distress or pain. People with misophonia can often react to their trigger sounds with fear, disgust, distress, and again, pain. This pain may be physical or merely psychological, but it is still very real either way. In fact, I almost wish my pain was physical because then it would be easier to describe to people and it would hurt less. But some of the most common trigger noises for people with misophonia can include any noises related to eating or drinking, crinkling paper, breathing noises, and sniffing, coughing, and licking sounds, dogs barking, and bass and subwoofer noises. However, people with misophonia may be triggered by any noise. Misophonia can often be an incredibly stressful and isolating disability to have because people will often be misunderstanding or highly dismissive of it, especially if the person with misophonia doesn't know how to articulate their experiences. For example, when I was younger, I frequently simply described my trigger sounds as annoying because I didn't think that something could be described as painful if I didn't feel physical pain. However, let's just say that having panic attacks and wanting to hurt people does not exactly fall into the realm of simply finding a sound annoying. People with misophonia can also often go to great lengths to avoid their trigger noises, which can again cause them to isolate from other people or areas. So what can you do if someone around you has misophonia? Well, the first thing is always, first and foremost, listen to them and respect their boundaries. If someone's trigger sounds are, for example, coughing, then avoid coughing around them if possible. And if you do cough by accident, it's good etiquette to just apologize to them, just as you would if you, for example, accidentally stepped on someone's foot. There are some people where someone's very voice can be triggering to them, and it is likely going to be incredibly difficult for a person with misophonia to communicate that to someone because, telling someone, I can't listen to your voice, isn't exactly typically considered a respectful thing to do, even if it's your voice literally puts me in extreme distress. If this is the case that a person with misophonia is triggered by your voice, the best thing to do might just be to communicate by writing things down to them or texting. Speaking verbally is not at all the only way that people can communicate. And it can also be good to, again, listen to people with misophonia if they're worried that something might trigger them, or if something does trigger them, to make sure and avoid that. Yeah, if you have any further questions about misophonia, you can leave them in the comments below, and either I will answer them, or maybe some other people watching this who also have misophonia might answer the questions for themselves as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this was helpful and educational.